In 874, the Vikings settled Iceland. Then in 985 they pushed onto Greenland. After this, it was only a few years later that they landed in Vinland and Markland, modern-day Newfoundland and Labrador. From here, it seems obvious that they could have colonized more of North America. After all, the places they ended up settling were the least hospitable of the entire continent. If they'd journeyed south, they'd have found temperate regions capable of eventually supporting tens of millions of people. Also, the Vikings weren't strangers to fighting, but in our timeline, the number of natives attacking them simply proved overwhelming and they had to retreat. The best chance for permanent Viking settlement of the Americas would be that they moved south in search of better land to settle. Where they were in Vinland offered few benefits while exposing them to huge risk. So the Vikings sail south until they come upon a small island in a more temperate location. Of course this land would be settled, but a single Native American village isn't that large and you'd put your money on the guys with medieval steel. But for a settlement here to be permanent, it would first need to be defensible, which could be possible with the defensibility of a small island. But secondly, there would need to be more Norsemen there, and this is why it's important that when raiding a small village, the Vikings find something unique to North America that would seem incredible to a European. It could be a tomato or a potato or tobacco or cocoa. The point is in encountering it, they realize maybe it's worth establishing a permanent trading post on the continent. Even after sending these items back to Scandinavia, there still wouldn't be a huge population available to do this colonization, unless all this managed to happen while Cnut was still in charge of England, which would double the population under his control. Potentially the Norse could have forcibly sent people to North America as part of a campaign to extract resources. But we've barely covered a few decades and the Norse colonization of North America is only just beginning. Check the comments if you're interested in part 2 of this alternative history series.